Hi, I thought I would jump on here and just update everybody on what's been going on. Don't mind me. It is 11:45 and I am very tired, but can't sleep. So I'm just going to jump on here and give a quick update as to what's been going on because I have been a little bit depressed for the last couple days and didn't feel like talking to anybody or doing anything. So, um, I'm going to just let you know what's been going on. So since I don't know where I left off, actually, I should have went back to my videos because I don't remember. But I will say that I think the last video was me going to my to meet with my oncologist was on vacation, so I met with his partner, Dr. Varkey, and we went over my plan, which my plan is no more chemo. So I no longer am going to be going through chemo. I am going to go on a Parp inhibitor. I'm not sure. I don't want to say it's a chemo pill because it's not a chemo pill. Um, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's I'll put it in the comments. How you or what the name of it is because I can't remember, but it's called a Parp inhibitor. It's for the BRCA mutation, the BRCA mutation. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Has to go through special insurance, so it could take up to 10 days to get approved. However, I just got a call today saying it was approved. Yay. And my copay is very low. It's only $3. So I am very relieved because I was thinking my insurance wasn't going to cover it because they said it goes through a special pharmacy. Um, Not sure what that means. But apparently Aurora delivers it to your house. So they're going to call me most likely tomorrow and set up delivery for that to be delivered to my house. Not sure what else. That's about it. Side effects are pretty much the same. Nausea, all the other stuff. um, Obviously it's not as bad because it's a pill you get to take at home, and they give me anti-nausea pills already. But sorry, tired is kicking in. Um, we'll see what happens. So when I start taking it, I will update everybody on what is the side effects of it. I'm kind of nervous. They also gave me, I've been having extreme pain again in my neck where I can't handle it. I had pain in my chest before, pain in my chest coming back. Um, I hate pain. Anyways, they gave me, oh, sorry. I'm on Percocet, but Dr. Varkey gave me, oh my gosh, I can't think, morphine. I've never took morphine ever. Took one today around 1. Did absolutely nothing for me. So it literally did nothing for me at all. I don't know if it's too low of a dosage, but I I was I didn't want to take it, so I haven't took it until today. So I was expecting like the side effects to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I was scared of side effects to take it, and yeah, I was nervous over nothing because it did nothing. It didn't even touch my pain. So I had to take, it says it lasts for 12 hours. It would have been much nicer because the Percocets I'm taking right now last every 3 hours. So I'm literally taking Percocets around the clock every 3 hours. So it'd been nice to last for 12 hours without pain. Sorry, it's that time. I just want to jump on here quick and I'll give a quick update. But I took it at 1 and about 4 or 5. I'm like, I can't do this no more. The pain is excruciating. It's not going away, not dying down, nothing. And it's been 4 hours and it should have kicked in by now. So I ended up taking another Percocet and voila, pain gone. Took a while to kick in, but right now I'm pain free, thank God. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. I see a lot of comments on here saying that you've been through cancer, going through cancer. Um, It's horrible. I'm so sorry everyone's going through this. I don't wish this on anybody, and I really, really wish they would come up with a cure for cancer and nobody has to go through this again. I want to let everybody know, whoever's going through this, we are strong and we can do it. And uh, I told my husband, nobody knows cancer pain. Like, the pain, it's excruciating. I can't explain it. Me right now, it's my neck mainly, and now my chest is like someone's stabbing me with a burning hot knife in my chest. My neck I think it's nerve pain, but it's a big lump at the back of my neck, and it shoots through the back of my head, and it feels like my ear and my eyes. Oh, it feels like shooting pain through my ears and my ear and my eye. So this whole side of my face is shooting pain, and I hate it. I can't even deal with it. I still got my rash going on. I have filter on so you guys can barely see it, but I don't know what this is. I thought it was chemo. It's like dry skin. It's all the way right here. And the rest of my face is pretty clear. So I don't know. I hope it goes away. Then I'm off for chemo. So yeah, they pulled all my meds all together because apparently they stopped working. So I was on, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm tired. I can't think. I was on the two that I was on. If you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. And looks like I have no hair laying down. The two that I was on, they pulled me off of it. It's the immunotherapy. That's what I was thinking of. The Keytruda. I hate filming like this. Let me sit up. Ugh. Okay. Sorry. I'm laying down a lot today. Okay. I'm more comfortable here. The Keytruda. So they put me off the Keytruda, and I asked about that. Sorry again. I asked about the Keytruda, if there was any other immunotherapy I could try. I was told no, because all immunotherapy is the same. So if I fail one of them, or if my body stops working for one of them, then it will not work for any of them. So immunotherapy was out. My husband came with me. He was asking about surgery, why I can't do surgery. She said because, like, the back of my neck, if they cut that tumor out, it will just grow back. That's crazy. And I don't qualify for any type of, um, so no immunotherapy, no. Oh, sorry. I actually was watching all these stupid videos on YouTube and didn't realize how tired I am. Anyways, so I don't qualify for immunotherapy. Um, I guess there's no other chemotherapy I could take. Um, and it's pretty scary because that's pretty much it. Parp inhibitor. And so, anyways, they're gonna give me this Parp inhibitor. It starts with an O, but I'll put it in the description. Um, I think it's 2 pills once a day, and I only meet with my oncologist once a month. That's kind of scary because I have ongoing cancer that's growing, and I only meet with him once a month. I don't know. I'm pretty nervous. I don't know how I feel about this. When I met with Dr. Barkey, I was like, am I being given up on because, they go from immunotherapy and chemo through IV, through my port, and now it's just a 1 pill, and I don't even see you only once a month to take my blood work. Like, what if my cancer keeps growing? And they say that this this PARP inhibitor is for this PARP inhibitor is for the BRCA mutation, people with that BRCA mutation. But what if my cancer has nothing to do with my BRCA mutation? The cancer is triple negative. What if it just has nothing to do with my mutation? I don't know. If anybody else on here tried a PARP inhibitor, you could let me know side effects. I did join a group on Facebook to get more information because I kind of don't understand it. So my doctor actually did give me two options. One was another chemotherapy or the PARP inhibitor. He 100% recommended a PARP inhibitor, said it works well. And the other chemotherapy won't work as well. He said these are second line drugs, so the ones I were given, the immunotherapy I was just on, that failed me because my cancer grew on them, works the best. And so once that stops working, they give you second line treatment. So until all treatment stops working altogether and there's nothing more I can do. I guess I should be happy or proud that I at least have more options, or a option left, I should say. A option, because I only have one option. It's very scary because I'm like, what if, I don't know, what if my body doesn't take this? What if my cancer just keeps growing on this? Then what? That's it? I don't know. I'm tired. I didn't realize how tired I was until I started recording. Looks like I have something wrong with my eye right there. Or just the camera. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not gonna think negative, think positive, because there's no point in thinking negative. Um, the only really downfall I'm having right now is I have been extremely tired lately, and I've been taking the Percocets, but I've been taking Percocets for a long time, so I can't blame that. I hope this week is gonna be cold, so I don't really care. But I hope this weekend at least I can take my kids to the zoo because I've been just sitting inside the last few days. It's been cold out. I hate the cold, but I don't know. I like being outside. I like the warmth, and I kind of feel depressed. So I need to snap out of it and get outside. I need to snap myself out of it. I don't know. I'm gonna cut this video short because I'm tired. And just if anybody else has ever been on a Parp inhibitor, if you could tell me your story, or if anybody wants to tell their stories, I do try to read them all. Sometimes it's hard because comments come in later on, and I don't get a chance to read them till maybe a week later. So I promise I'm trying to look at your comments. Sometimes it just comes in later on. So I miss them more. I see them later on. But I do appreciate every single response, every single all the love and support everyone's given me. It does lift my spirits, and that's why I am doing this. And I'm recording my journey and every little thing, good or bad. Today I'm not wearing makeup. I felt like crap all day today. I literally took that so this morning when I woke up, right away when I wake up, I'm in pain. So I took my Percocet. Percocet is my go-to because it works. It takes about 20 minutes to kick in, but it eventually works. But it was only kicking in a little bit. I still had pain, and I dealt with that till 1. So I woke up around 8 o'clock today. It was 8, yeah. And then around 1, I said enough is enough, and because every 3 hours I'm supposed to take them. So then around 1, I said, you know what, I'm just going to take, um, oh my gosh, the morphine pill. It's a little blue pill. And I've been scared for the last 3 days to take this pill. But I'm like, you know what, I can't deal with this pain anymore. So I just took the pill. Waited. 4 o'clock comes around and said, you know what, nothing's happening. Nothing at all. I was thinking I was going to vomit. I was thinking about all the side effects. And I read up on it, and nothing. No side effects at all. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, maybe it's a dud. I don't know. So I was like, well, it's 12 hours. And I got to wait till 1 in the morning to take a Percocet. And my husband's like, you know, I just take a Percocet because I have been in pain all day today. So I took a Percocet, and it took about an hour to kick in. But once it kicked in, I said, oh my gosh, thank God I'm finally pain free. Super drowsy, as you guys can tell, but I'm pain free. And it's horrible. The pain, I don't know. It's horrible. So, anyways, I hope that tomorrow I have a better day, but yeah, that's what's going on. Anyways, it's been 15 minutes on here. I'm going to go to bed. It's 12:04, 12 a.m. It just feels so good to be pain free for the first time today. I've been having a lot of pain the last few days and extremely tired. So, all right. Well, let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them as much as possible. Otherwise, leave your stories. I love reading them. So, okay. Talk to you guys later.